Fathaya.
Enya Fatia.
Fathaya. Aziz. Memano, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yankupon Shano. Romano Hodin Stronko. Mr. No. On sending me location for
the party.
For the party, very important. I would add the birthday dear. It drew a Sabusia crown of a bar. It's all born out there. Very, very important. It will be on to me cut 12 months in now. Obi, member, if you appeal note for MPP, memo be a chinkwa.
Okay.
Especially over the weekend. Contested polling station elections are winning here. Congratulate you, Munina, your bomb basso.
No, polling station and election area coordinators.
Polling stations.
Okay, where polling station?
Polling station. Your bomb Munina basso. Now, me did a catch one. Say in the next 4 years, the survival of the party depends on omo polling station. It is Ambry. If you are Neku, you Majuma Shasi, I don't know. A Queen be on Befaswa, on Beboa party for any a dome polling station. Na omakom ho bom na omutumi de aye adwuma na New Patriotic Party etumi asan so ato adwuma pa ye no so se na bi betumi ne Ghana ko enim no e very important so omehwe no mai den omaye omo a omo file ya omuti anye ye nto montumi wi no. I think say this is not the end of it.
Okay.
Politics there, you always have moments obedi nkugo, any moment obedi nkunim. Omonfa omoho enhim na menka se bia wantumi enwi ni nti adwuma no kwa wejai because the opposition party na any omopre no principalities and powers so ewiemo tumfo kakabrin efom say kakabrin che ni omokeke omaso wodi ti se ejeja ye ho a omo de befa ase nti erikeje ti asempa oba betwa ntro na kansa makese na odi bia frafra no quality see ya no de bia soso na yesi ote ha no police station executive yen adwuma ne say won peso no so no nti yesi ya yesi album bie no we more than 600 between 500 600 nti sandipa 500 bi na wo polling station ho no ye no munete ho obi mu ba me polling station la Methodist primary obi o album bie minim no minim ni nua nim ne maame ne no papa nim ne wofa.
Oh really?
Oh yes. Obi at me polling station bie minim no cause a neighborhood normally new people near be a teacher ni be obecha de okunu any nurse be any ade bomuka normally no yeni momo enti say target polling station ho na you focus on amwa. There is no way the NDC can beat us in any elections. Na baby etumi atam Ghana ababedru ene se na wiase akwakodru no see MPP yen so manim ni Adjei share NDC funds a ombe de yebe konkwaso omde yebe konkwaso nti yesre Equiapem North MPP polling station executives am winning elections over the weekend. Now obi mebo polling station elections committee na baso because oheni papa epie pa beto aba as a national elections obi to be winning elections no by 150 votes.
Hey.
Yes. Now second person they lose by ebia 80 votes.
Wow.
Into kabumwa and I'm almost 300 votes. And then it tells you so who enthusiasm. Abira poso akokra. Abira bakokra there. One of the polling stations are we could here or babeto abeni no. So by omo den tra akonya so front seat. Normally omukra. Or to abeni na or think you say 5 positions and two area no what way we all say akase na mego fie na momo de baba beto aba na moji vetra ozo no akatra o na say na mama why dey do buy ozo wa dada we do vetra so beto aba bitu wie na so moja fisi oro bokoy say omo candidate na contest no omo ko twetwe omo fifie be support you na o candidate reach how ukra na ukra the position no gini vote etutu mani wi this what twa ma na wi an say bia obefoma koma I said there waka. And for me, I was very excited over the weekend, knowing and seeing, say, despite all the challenges, the majority of Ghanaians, still have the confidence in the New Patriotic Party. Say, yen, any amayukua, irrespective of the challenges that we are facing as a people, as a nation, and as a global community, yen de betu mi asoso Ghana emu akọ bibie nyina ye pese ye de ye kono. Yehwe na your mandate as polling station executives no yemfa enye adwuma eno beboa na yetumi are solid as a political party and solid as a nation. Yeah.
Okay. Into Miracles near 10 and with his opening comment. Happy 60th birthday to Elder Samuel Ofosu of the Church of Pentecost Dansoman District Central Assembly. From your son Kweku Stephen of Oman FM, Vera, Gloria, and Eunice. We say may God richly bless and give you long life. We love you. And Elder Samuel Ofosu, Church of Pentecost, Dansoman District Central Assembly. Happy 60th birthday to you. You are 60 years. May God comfort you on every side. Na nyame muao na oma unyinche enye nyinche keke nyinche ahoden esan ewom. Good afternoon, Obi. A happy birthday to my brother Anefi Samuel, a student of the Ghana Communication Technology University. May God bless your new age, bro. From Berema Yaudompre in Hamburg, Germany. This one says, Obi, good afternoon. Greetings to Dennis. And tell him I still wait for my... Charlie. Okay. This one says, good afternoon, Obi. Let me see. Happy birthday to Mary Ekia Ofusua Akafol, a.k.a. Ekia Abanga of Madina constituency. Also, a very special birthday to Mrs. Perpetual Edubia Brichum of Fidelity Bank, Nana Ekwamwa Boaten, Ablekuma Central, coming through with all of these. My daughter, Rahel Asaba Tete, who schools at Mother's Love Academy in Winneba. Happy birthday to you, and may you live long with health and prosperity. This is from your father, Eric Kujo Tete, also in Winneba. Somebody wants to know what's the scoreline between Kotoko and Techiman. 11 wonders. Okay, we'll get that and update you when we get the information. We say, Obi, tell Miracles that the Ophir project is still on. Ophir for life. Alex Martinson is in Koforidia. Happy birthday to Professor Kofi Ejekon of the University of Ghana. Live long and God continue to bless you for your good works. Okay. Obi nso di odi abano ne din enka ho, unfortunately. But Professor Kofi Ejekon, my former lecturer at the Linguistics Department, University of Ghana, a happy birthday to you, sir. Have a great one. Eric. Udin no na shem finfin. Eric Kwabena Kweku Kwesi Kofi Eric Kwame Adjei.
Obi.
Yes.
Obi, so Eric.
Me from infancy. Ebi mo de apia ka ho.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Okomi fia. E wo me krom, suma in krom. Apia wo pa.
Yeah.
Menua de oye pani pa ye friend apia, de odi na chi apia.
Oh, okay.
Toss of 4 men so apia na ba me de na na. Me and me apia.
We apia ni fie. Enanka ye Eric apia Adjei.
Obi betimi attest me. Na wa test me apia Adjei. Meaning say nipa ni
nim from Tete.
Yeah. That's Kwame na.
And that's apia Adjei nso nya bad.
Yeah.
Well, Eric Adjei, you know. You want to push that brand.
And ped there wo try obre.
Oh, okay. Eric apia Adjei.
Yeah. Until the envoy na.
Eric Adjei.
Philip was able to.
We're too much. We're too much.
Obi.
Yes. Now, can be.
Obi, answer na Eric Bebon, Mr. Obi, Yembo, Chairman Kojo Boate, New Jabe North.
Chairman Kojo Boateng.
Obi Yembo Nabaso.
New Jabe North.
Obi Yembo Nabaso.
Constituency chairman.
Yembo Nabaso. Because you see, say internal elections ni yenda film.
Yes.
And for almost about 2 or 3 weeks, we try Equiapem North Queens. Going up and down, you know, as the chairman of the elections committee.
For Equiapem North. Oh, okay.
We try Queens.
Okay.
And you know, we share the level of transparency I'll put in place in getting the elections underway. I think that we need to applaud him. You know, because Embra constituency chairman run elections were Obosomase and Tutu no. Now the chairman of patrons and so run elections were Mampong. Sambreno now the director of IT run elections were Manfe. Sambreno now the women organizer run elections were Adroso. At that same time, we are committee members. And see, once you see structure, no. At that same time, no, na constituency organizer, no, so I know your acting secretary, no, run elections, or ocracy. That same time, no, now the acting director of elections and research, I am a friend of Frank Edu, also run elections, or Mangwasi. Now the chairman of council of
video
elders,
video
where she crowd no amano krom police station ba kono no.
Oh, this is the election.
One police station no. Wow. Say bi mu je mu krom papers omo into the position no. Into what they do at the police station is say we do what some we nipa 5 na mo contest here. The ballot boxes this is your.
Oh, okay.
Into chairman ballot box, secretary ballot box, organizer ballot box. Into chairman for some we are 3
obi akra paper.
Mu gine chire no ma ballot. Into for number 1 near my paper 1. For number 2 near my paper 2. For number 10 number paper 3. Near it is nipa no be 2 aba no. O do mumu ni mu a. Na se wo bi no pe wasema o number na okura no. No try no paper no so. On their share ballot box.
And all these people are
this is
MPP
a crowd
members
for just one polling station. Look at that.
Mo be 2 aba.
One polling station. Look at that.
And it's a wood here, Oba Asempa FM, your page on Facebook.
Look, also be in the position with this way. The gentleman, you know, shares a green, just I am telling you, one polling station, no, just one polling station.
Oh, okay.
And see, I see a bot Chairman Kujo Abaso, and you're Biana party no someone say Uncle Kodiju Medio to me didn't say, look at the numbers. It will be just one polling station. And I think say the New Jabe North constituency chairman deserves some solid commendation. You know, ebani say ya definitely you be kind be you will be a lose will be a winning or the lose you never jade you winning and something as here and ye do money idea. But ultimately, I think say if you look at this and there are videos for all the 138 polling stations, 145 polling stations. Nipaneba see ya lot of numbers to execute this man. Teacher Gudo.
Wow. And Chairman Kojo Boate.
I had friend Chairman Kojo West region. Chairman Kojo Boate. Chairman of constituency chairman.
Okay.
For Eastern region.
Dean of all the chairmen.
Dean of all the chairmen. We are very, very grateful, the people of Ekosiisen North, for the leadership.
No, but he's a solid guy. I mean, personally knowing him, he's a really solid guy. Chairman, kudos to you for a job well done. Eric,
Obi.
Initial comment.
Elections no.
Yeah.
Now put.
Adumia, no one crying kakranka.
Yeah, I say. You know, say Yamigu social be.
Yes.
And
Blaze announce where fair. And as I mean, because I am a fair.
Medasi. Yami Adaroma. Obi. Many a penny back with your friend Amanura Peter.
Amanura.
Okay. Peter.
Okay.
Or your church training. Okay. Or Sunyane.
Okay.
Now, make I say, time one. Yeah, war. Be Memphis said, Saturday can be just yeah, war no NDC communicator.
Okay.
Now,
you don't see much.
Now, may I spice one day. Obey so. And then now that.
Oh, okay.
Senior comrade. Mama now what up. Oguso abo you mama party.
Okay.
And I nipa back one opemasem. That is how I'll put it. Me started Sunyani na from the constituency to Sunyani ayeko nyina no. Oh, you good. Ntinya men kana ho na nimfie wadi no oma ne nye hirama no. Na eso mfa so de enka na busua nyina.
Oh, okay.
We MPP for kokko to polling stations aba. We de enka obibesi esinsen afu na se won fa hobu ya say ya annoying and help but ni nyina no politics ni I normally say it's aside politics no omo ye nua ye nipa baako but ya na ya painting it said the we bia we nye nipa the bia ya metai ka say ye ti krom ai obi you a journalist or best friends a media guys.
Yes.
Trotro driver no the best friend a trotro driver.
Ekosiisen
And a
on
carpenter
Asempa
now ye
FM.
funadaka no. The best friend and so ye funadaka. But politicians, the way I man yourself or my muano. I told that na upie kwa bontini bi oni MPP ni courage na ono bi beto a. No catch us into the mu ye nyina chi mu ye fine. Me the me the type me that dirty politics no. I don't believe in it. Because o share me nua Adjei.
Yes, John Jenapo.
Yes, ni nua
Abu, yes.
Efe. Ye wa ben mu na Adjei oswafo obeye ne djuma ene ye co-position or MP ni nua no so ye oswafo obi a so clearly no obi anim de wasua no whether say or wa ben mu o position e was so fast with the boy eno nti na ba ye kan bi no nti moto ma ba na wi a ye mamomoni yo me on Friday me ko twa mu o Eastern Ekuapem na me call kre na me ne obi kwa akwaya de nti me do manfe na edomo aba peso awo kwan no ho a me busa na musu MPP for na eto aba
Polling station elections.
yeah a coupon so am say the same thing a coupon de na ya himfie na nimu ana say na yeah bibi edu ya ehu ye no
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
nti mo de da nyame asesem de mo ho no police fo amfa nsu hyianko na moto awie boko na me ofa kodwo nso bo na ba so kodwo na anko ye good but anya izo say no ofa ne hack man Koko bodo ma say wotu edi moto awie na asunju aba da nyame ase ai akropon ho na kapofi no
Yes, Kapofi
akropon ana
Ekuapem North.
ho na manfene
Yeah. The constituency no ho no fear.
oh okay on ne uma ba kono contest
Woman ben no. Deputy information. Trade Minister, Deputy Trade Minister. Enye Dokua na okay. MP o host here.
on your friends
Dokua.
oh okay
Dokua is Siama, I think.
ura Charles BC here.
Yes.
Oh okay na Charles BC o groma
So a presidential staffer.
oda so wo ho
Osan ye Western Regional Secretary.
oda so presidential staff
Yenya release be a treasure on your presidential staffer.
aban we die mon nsa kira yo enye wanwa nti ya wish mo wo say I wish him well say my free and fair election MPP the omo ka free and fair ugina no wadoji o nti ye di enim Dennis na betra ha no wo ka say free and fair because any omo ko election a ye nim said ye tie what you say nti say e free and fair ye da nyame ase but so far me ko twa mu that area there but the me hu ni that day kakra ni there na say nipa wo ha ye to aba asan lai omo to aba nti me ko ba
pinchen bi anim
wo ho de mante ba me ko ba ya na me hwena no ha ya do me kwa benya Jesus e ho de as a boxing ring mu pa ebe obi
do me kwa
benya na mse na adwasafo ani ha mponi na sa adwa wo ha de a ankenye do me de no enne ahokyera ba police fo ntimi nya fu emfa nko petrols mpono ni atimi afu e ka kese pa no nso hye de agum edigina polling station
there adome de nso hye ko ho
oh one na me mo video se obeboy no nso de a se de wabo obi na enye o so de na me busa me hono se miracle se de mo ye akuapem de na ye boko no mo nyina mo nya party ba ko na and you see internal politics no unity ni key makoya ade we akuapem bibia ye boko mo ka ho asem efe
Ekosiisen on
then ne beba se mo amohia maame yefunu ba ko mu ma mo kwa koyi makandi for eno nso gise police for be patamo mo fa mo nananom too much UP for no yes enye mo sesa mo desu ba na desire to da na mo ho asem ba nipa kra ntimi kan bi ma mo because they see what do me kwa be it was so bad obi check the videos and see
now who's the video na do me kwa benya
na ye hefa oh yeah we what you say enye easy eti we dey ye be bompa ye say bibia be ye boko
yes
ye be to ye boase on na yate senior some of these internal elections esitefa So normally internal elections will be a heated crossing external ones,
Yeah, that's true.
And see, say, oh, yena say, one managing ye now yet mistake a crabby pay
At the assembly.
at the same back. And that is why I felt say, and yeah, in me, Chairman Kujune say Bonabaso. And I'll quickly explain right here. And see, one say committee was made up of a regional rep.
Yes.
In our case, Chairman Kuju. Kuju Boati, New Job North Chairman. And then the MP
and the original rep becomes the
chairman,
of the
yes.
committee. Okay.
And then the MP or the MP's rep. And then you have the constituency chairman, the chairman of patrons, the chairman of council of elders, the director of elections and research, the IT director, and then the secretary becomes the secretary to the committee. That's the constituency secretary becomes the secretary to the committee. That's the composition of the committee. And the mandate is to simply organize the elections according to the guidelines set out by the general secretary. And see, and kind of normal circumstance, we could be here and it's a Chairman Kuju na I don't think we'll have an issue. Obi would say at the initial say we say any issues. E kept no anything na after police station elections because initially some party members, I think close to about 500 or so, who felt said they've been disqualified unfairly, they petitioned the National Grievances Committee. And I think the committee was chaired by the General Secretary. On petition, the General Secretary can say the committee should go sit down on the 500 or so people and vet them and determine whether or disqualification is justified or not. 500 of them.
Oh, okay.
And see, the committee sat down for almost a week, vetting every single polling station executive and not cancer. I think 486 or so, close to 500. Ultimately, when the notice of poll came out, was it Wednesday night? I think it was Wednesday night. Now the Thursday night elections in Barcelona. 37 of them were found justifiably so to be disqualified.
Okay.
Until the rest were allowed to contest. Until the notice of poll came with the list of qualified applicants and then the list of disqualified applicants. And that's what Chairman Kujo did, and that's why I applaud him. Oche constituency in him, according to electoral areas, according to communities. And now, Oma committee members, echo the various polling stations. The various polling stations. And now, Omo koko Omo elections. So what do you say? For example, the constituency chairman,
yes,
he was leading or supervising the elections in Obosubasi and Tutu. And then the chairman himself, Chairman Kujo, was supervising the elections in Ekropon. Okay. Supervising the elections in Ekropon. And then, like I gave, IT director of Manfin, Amano Krum, Mampon was the chairman of patrons. The chairman of council of elders was in Latte. Any idea? So all they were supposed to do is simply go there. You have the list of qualified applicants. You line them up. The community members or the party members will line up. No matter what. It is a nipa 5 and I apply for chairman or polling station. Omo baso ma betuaba no. No mama you see say nipa neba no betuaba na so obi efi say nipa we onye MPP ni a ohun kwaso be man so aka say obi on kan ho wo party ho.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, in the polling station obi eni obi ha. Ye nyina eni mandisi for ni MPP for. But emran mpo say nipa no mpo ka say obi nye MPP ni a obi ewo ho kwan say nipa mienu a omoye non MPP members
ebe
MPP card ebe voucher no omo voucher na ohun kwan so be den obetuaba.
Okay.
And the process was as simple and straightforward as that. Basa ye ni akasakasa ni ade de internal politics ni internal elections obi kakra beba e kosro be den ebeba but the hia ne say dodo na no ne bebrebe na no ebe transparent tese ne Chairman Kuju
enti eyi wo ka do me kwa abenya no nkofo bebre the videos na send me do me kwa abenya video enti Jackson the better so more
what is omukoko
that's do me kwa abenya right? Yes
ebi the documents
Somebody sent it to me.
Yes,
Somebody sent
Nanti
it.
ukra bibi document odi.
Oh, public interest.
It's some video in and now working.
No, don't make kwabenya no.
Yeah, inti oba Facebook live obe hu videos no. Police na obi asine hu na do mo to tear gas na.
Enye easy o. Obi.
Do me kwa benya.
Omanya.
Police wonya de omo car we ba de na is any bria
Na
ba.
make no. Omanya ye kwa ahunye hia mu a. Ye dwene kwan ye befa so akate expenditure no. Efie abato keke no.
Yeah, we say sign boka wo police.
Se boka wo mo ho. Ade na mo yes. Obi. Because me get rate of sermons na.
That's also do me kwa benya, right? If you mo the court.
Se suba ni nye connection my for nkwanti baby o be share bia. Just omo short obi. Enti omo akra share wo fie na omo to abayi kandifo no.
Problem
ho. Enti NDC for amotie me munyina mo nan so.
Na mo de mo sha say da ben and timetable na ma.
Oh no, the enti America say ne say.
Some mo be from the ground
from
up
polling station to national. Like said omo yo mo de.
Okay.
Enti me party for na amotie me no. Mo mfa nye lesson. Omo anka so omo humpo na ye de nsuo hie na e pata omo no. Enti se oni se nipa no ko election 2024. And ebi ana anye nsuo hie ni mako na be pata. Yes. So prepare your mind. Say ekun na dey anim no. Enye ntokwa ketwa. Obi dey make count say. Because I seem see
Dominic. Enye ntokwa ketwa say pupo asem na okay.
Sa seem see Dominic ne obi ntemo studio. Ne edi nsuo hie na pata dey a. Ene Dominic ni obi kan bom ne yesi ekwa abonte ne yesi ekokon dey a. Dey na dey be pata.
Yeah.
It is a party for no. I know it's a party. Yeah, quite anymore. Yeah, elections. All this and yamanyama. Sorry, it will hold it. But MPP, the any day, yeah, not even internal victimization is so huge. And what thing? And all these things in America, no. More than there be come national executives. Embarrassment pay ukruma ya munko for no. Because na mo party amuwa be mo mukita 169 seats. Ma drop it about 137. Independent candidate amudi na tem on the constituency and on na cornerstone.
Ekosiisen
sorry
on
na jombo ni
Asempa
studio so mabo mo humode. E den o mai. Enka was a passive vote of no confidence crowd mo kofo no mu. Jombo edu mo. Omo kofo no complain kire pa o.
MPP for.
Me donya me connection my phone.
E
na mo nsa body amobo. Musiya college ewu. Muntimi hwe omo but obi ayemra na magine contract boom na mo de ko address for se me ma parliament na 120,000 na de ko look at the suffering chair say Obama mo omo nyina bleeders
as Obama wa catch us
omo nyina bleedi me say take care of your key people na omo bo am no because o man dey nim say ma mess na
Perform we say obi wo sa fa no ko ho
oh enra na metie na ya kuna
fa no ko ho
oye program bi na MPP callers be 5 for mood free to aso be obi omare ho sema na omo ka no ba ko free obo callers be 6 within last year nkomu ina aka baby and obo nipa ni din na wakan de na ha no party antimi anko ni 8 ene wadane ato mutimi fasika se de kobo nsa ma we you see one the American like enema mu eden it is enkofo na na edi machi wo mra na enema mu eden no
manhwe wo
mo na ne adodode na mudi ye kwa koto police station aba san kofo kura ya se ye contest bi so a mudi nso hia akọ adamu ko 18 eti wo MPP ni na ade nko yi a the best option is obe switch ye ho de ye musa address o NDC obi mi fi suma inkro me fi a politician bi MP order obi anye party executive or branch crada but in NDC
omu bi omu nsem obi a
se ade ne wo mu ni yenim se obetumi aya ebie nsem se brana beye hemini amini asamejem se nyina na ne etisunya ne penkwa
yeah
ni se jemfi basam ono ne papa na SDA so for ono preaching kwa no preaching anti grace chese omu bi anya politics but ade ne wo mu
papa ye sofo
oh Mr. Jemfi what bible of de unim
no oye sofo
oh sana ye frɛ no
SDA
what
same papa ko SDA
nkyerɛkyerɛ kwa eti obi de me pese me kyerɛ ne sɛ ye ho no ye nhwɛ bebia o free ba
oh okay
we dey look at your generation no ememu ana ye party adwuma no obi nye obi ana sɛ obi nsa na ɔde ne ba But more the connection mine for and also be pure crazy when your connection mine. But yes, you must
Yeah, pray cause I mean can't say you know recorded the okay.
Because me recording no. Na me because
during
yeah me for the amount.
election.
Na
Yeah me for the amount. Me recording no yeah me for the amount.
Me ba sempa mo record wo baby.
Me for the amount. Me woni nyina day 1 day 2 day 3.
Ya also sort na sunyane kakra.
Techiman instead ana.
Sunyane.
No minim say Techiman not.
So
if a Techiman ne maame wo sisi a.
Yeah. I'm sunyane. We catch you. So no say social media no call o 2v8
e o tu to kwan ko twetwa videos
o 2v8 na say na o feel v8 be 1001 into o feel back one na o ko se hwinzaura o se what say abani idwi kwan no so into o ko akotwa be ka kire
omo ye kwan na no mu udwi so okay
into o ko akotwa be ka kire German no ofofo na omo wo sekete to ka omo kwan nye ne se abani
ye kwan
zaura
kwan
into say ye de ne nya yenko yusu nzaura de onam Ghana ye no. Yes, that is how they are doing in the country now.
Yeah, pray kono no.
Yeah, na me de. Me hwe na wo. Wo hwa no twa, I mean Eastern Corridor. Meanwhile so ye ho contract. Ni nyina contractors obi any site. Ya na table region. Nti won can be my obi. And I was so happy of the argument.
Oh, district event.
Na o man hin.
German North.
Yes.
Obi be the news
enkofu e fine region. Na mo ka se as a Ghana for
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Oko me bono region am fisisi a. Ene empuntu Aboagye te se de Johnson abakoko.
Bono region.
Yes, Bono region. Obi Sunyani Airport. Sunyani Airport. Makane 3 good times. Obi yana ya dema contract. Enti na was senki etimi bie ni before 2016. Ena ye Obi ena ye ntimi MBA. What I say? Ye ntimi MBA before 2016 besi no. Aban we buy and omo ka kire is by the end of 2017 ombe airport na manaide ejuma. Obi akwese transport minister na opin bi o shebo. Sunyani airport. What is so wrong? Look at the regional.
Now, see, are there no contractors still on site?
Media minim say omo de mawura ba wo mianu an mumu ni ba wo mia. Minim dia mum fe na na mumu sana. Enti oye vice ni aduama ni nti onye kura na obi ane hwe ka kire no.
And it's the machines need be anyhow.
Me say na otwe bi omo share about 2 weeks ye bebie. That is a ade ekoso region hono no. Enti wo de munya akwanya amadome mfre no na omusa ne say Sunyani airport no da ben ene ebie. Obi hwe me region na me fi na hwe MPP ko na omfio. Nye ho na help.
His own name George Adjei said Obi and he sends this on Facebook. The Goka Seketia Road in German North is under construction. Or say they are asphalting the road now.
Let me tell you something. Seketia to Goka Road. Yeah, we were in 2016, somewhere October.
Okay.
They are soccer ball for my contractor started on my bridges. Now me fa kwan so pa. MPP ba by how many years ni?
6 years.
Bisa George Adjei ni say kura na okada nya ejuma wo so. Asa 2019 na kwan nsi ya okada na nya ejuma wo so. What is he talking about?
Also is your move goose was for.
Obi, so you want to tell me say me call for asetremu and say how many years and say can say asem na kire me?
No, so what's your point?
Omo ba here almost suspended Cocoa rules ni na no. Oru akufo adokrum de na almost suspended. Unim sanda Cocoa rules no mo de say akwan na ekọ na ho. Almost suspended.
No, me ba.
So what I am telling you is
the premise of the argument is
and I'm say the Bono region.
Ya pray konam Western North.
Good.
Twitwa ho akwan abra mo ho na akwan mo
nye. O de waka.
Is it the case is your mo ho ya?
Let me tell you something. Argument ya no bi na anopa na me ka kire me nua kwabena sa.
Okay.
The bia me kono na me kwase ni Kenya se kwan ye wi me ni Kofi Jobo akasa ye best start na ene me busa nza akusi so say on won kan bi enti kofu we no ne omo ya de obi ye careful.
No,
I know that you know them.
No, but see, are there contractors
on
that
road? Me dem hu. Me nua no na eka.
Okay.
Contractors were fine, but me see Sunyani airport. Oko Bono regional. Yo uru akwaji my man. Health minister Honofi. Minister for Labor Relations, Honofi.
Ignatius.
Yes.
Bafwewa.
Attorney General Godfrey Aboagye Winchi Honofi. Ni Deputy Lawyer Tian Yeboah Ononso Honofi.
Sunyane.
DVLA Boss Buzia Ononso Honofi.
Winchi.
Ura kwaku asoma kyereme then Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. And
Sunyane West, right?
Yeah.
Sunyane West.
Ono no ye mpini nua na ye kwesi am ye kyereme. Nti ono so ho na ofi. Ni nua am ye kyereme, ono na ye board chairman e obui, o ye MP Osunyane East. Ono so ho na ofi. So look at the caliber of people mebubo omudin from Bono region. Now even Sunyane Airport, Obi. You don't hear them talking about anything, no. In fighting, I come more region, what's internally, no more. Then I'm more preba. Ask them.
Ekosiisen on Asempa
May they say, Simebo, Oko Sunyane na the regional capital of Bono region. At the Papa Bia was Sunyane, no. The MPP so I no mudin cheme. Yes.
Sunyane.
Yes. Because Oko Sunyane
MPP now and MPP
and Akufo be seen at the Papa Bia was Sunyane almost so na regional capital. They should mention it.
Hey.
Regional hospital, Anna.
Not even the town rules.
Me say regional hospital. Town rules. Regional coordinating council facilities Bank of Ghana new building. They should tell us. The only airport in the region. Because Sunyane is the only regional capital. Me no kaza CCA. Ye no official sports stadium ye bobo. So ya we.
The only.
Na men can say.
The only might not be entirely.
Okay,
true.
other regions say be fine. But omo beshe ye boss
I'm Sunyane Coronation Park.
Oh. Obijay. Why? Omo beshe ye bo omo kotwa asase mo omo Sunyane abisim ne de akeka ho. Ye hu hwe. Eti maza aban no mu nkompo no nhwe nechi na appointees na mebubu omudin wa aban mu no
ba nipa na o the message ba say Goka Secretariat Road no contractor was on asphalt was say ojina Goka CCA no send a message.
Oh any contractor ko site good.
Now I always ho ache.
Obi Esmas na me obi.
No, me say bronya de okofie.
Esmas na me obi.
But that's 3 months ago.
Obi. I was making an argument. Yeah, the kwan ama contract.
Okay.
Somewhere 2016. Aban atnase ahwenhwe han. E kwan anaka afaso yeye. Edu 2019-2020 naka afaso yeye na okada na ye ho adwuma. Nti obi within 5 to 6 years nipa no mo living condition net is saying. Are you getting my argument?
I get you.
And I played a very pivotal role because ye wa ban mu no. Na me assembly member ewo me constituency.
Oh really? As a government appointee?
Yes. Na me sign so close to DC na no ho no. Nti a lot of things are na cause wo me district. Na me wo knowledge about it. Nti no saa kwan no if you hoko, if you sampa eko jinene, if you sampa eko di baby. All those things I know. And this na contractors are come back, I'll be so happy because in the heat of 2020 elections, Mampeni Ekufuado Mayeko Bodja was Sampa Krum, and ye de gravel school Sampa to Bontuku no so be township as fact then, and then in ho. And ness in so to no see Sampa Dremwa Obi at the Chene Wohon, who to me the bitra breaks.
And you jackets here.
Yes. It yes, sir. Boshe numja boshe no. Enough is enough. Enu bi na modwa mu anu na yedru ba bi yedru yo. Obi. Eniema nkoyie.
Okay.
Ni pasitene mu nye.
Yeah, pre kon say he was born in Techiman.
Okay.
But Otna Sunya, he moved to Sunyane later.
Yeah.
And you are right.
Yeah, then so ye dwuma Sunyane Municipal Assembly kakra.
Yeah,
baby sir.
Okay. Okay.
Eti busane say eniema Sunyane regional capital no. Sunyane na ye regional capital. Eniema ama Sunyane ye Sunyane mu de hena.
Na MPP for
na.
Na Sunyane town roads no who did it?
Me ho na ye cost start beautification of regional capital projects omo ka kire say the asphalt egu asphalt so. That was the campaign and no mo ye ni Sunyane. And that project no near ye na across the country. And this obeka ye MPP back konwa so na omo suspend the projects ni nyina. Some months later and omo started back. And okoye to say the omo na ye. We started it. Beautification of regional capital project. That was
re-asphalt.
Yes. And on here, okay. Obeda sorry wo East Legon anopa no ye gu fie. Meboa. And ora mahama penso sana na eko. But ye hobo no de politics are near dey and say ye nwu German no for kwan den yes nya gu. Omo na yes our politics no. So what have they done? And then omaye. Nti ye besere musunya na airport de yensa da yensayem. Because obi ye were taxi drivers no more taxi rank ben airport enti nipa sifi flight mu ano okofo taxi asa 2016 ofo taxi e wo sunyane krom town running no ofu fi baby amete penko ase e kokroma it was 1 cedi 20 pesos and na 3 Ghana cedis. Obi, it is not easy. Eti nipa sitina mu nye ofi mi krom e ko sampa asa 2016 ofo taxi a na ye 1 cedi 50 pesos suma to sampa na ye 5 cedis e de na adane memre wa form wo petemu abantu yomoka ene ma nye. And those are the pressing issues ye buy a pesi ye din komo. And you see ye can say no me no penny upon kroma obetena I sent you a message say fama no em say wa hu no wa pie ko obi politics ni baby ye dru no ye mabunu na ye di akire ne ye se ye besisem a ye besisem totally. Because I remember Ura Mahama pass a comment about review. Ura Kufuado said review nature cancellation. Okay. Inti ene Professor Adjei can say review no kan your pon kroma no so asensi so say government flagship policies na so omo review bi no. Omo review we no e ye de ekofa na Russia and Ukraine tokwa no mu anase e different from the na Ura Mahama kan. Are you getting my argument?
Yes, so no say every
Obi, no, I'm
every program
you.
is on the
Obi,
table.
I know
it's possible.
Obi,
Say,
listen
after
to me carefully.
they
I
will
know.
not even touch
Obi,
VSHS.
well, they know what they do. I'm test waters. Last week, I hear this statement by and I hear citing Yamabi was a banner abolition. Yeah, catch up with the agenda. We know them. I hear did the statement number 2 muna and a napco. I was here 3 when I was here. I was here. I didn't na Professor Adjei at Joy News. Mewa. Professor Adjei kwatena Joy News. Eko ka say yen review free SHS policy, right?
Yes.
Obi, so simple question na mi busa on say. Obi minim say potoka sa otepa. Obi review Owura Mahama kan in 2018. Ye Owura Kufuado say a check cancellation no. The new version about in 2022 Anna, the word review. Hey, I've not you spoke about your party. I was so quiet. The open now the time.
The all can say oh kasa no kasai into your bag.
Obi, enti the word review in 2018 and the word review in 2020. Obi, what is the difference? Oh no, manager participatory. What is the difference? Debi Obi young yentimi menunum ya ho ensa o ni ewia ya be ka kire Ghana fo nyina se Ghana ya de nyina enka mom ni mu oman no Obi ye tie konwa so ye niema na ye nyina na ye dwen da ache o Owura Mahama never anticipated say COVID-19 be bada nti ye was say me invest a lot e health sector or anticipate because after say ye konya Ebola mpo na Ghana yetimi hwe ye ho so e bi ama no ohun say was so boda ache ho ban. So look at what we did our health sector. Obi, had it not been monumental projects Owura Mahama ye our health sector, inti nka COVID-19 ba Ghana no. Obi nka Ghana ya sitena muti se kano credit etiefo. Obi, look at the facilities ni edi nipa kwa ho. Obi mewa, look at the facilities. Who built them? Yes, wa mobra wa anyehwe. Obi do me kwa binya. When community day near one,
Ekosiisen on
and kwada woman over 3,000. Yes, you see, then kwada woman wa mobra. Na the oji awo 4 na momanu wo school mu aban tue bi no ono ne bobra. Me, I don't condemn government policy, but me dey say ye pese ye politics a oho kire obi abeka bi amawa. The obi ya na ye positive no. You should be able to talk about it. Do you get my argument? Because you can't run it down say obi be here health infrastructure wa anyehwe obi etimi si asopiti obi a wo one district hospital wesi bi COVID na mo dane mo ho connection man na mo didi wo COVID no ho no ayare for no hwan ye de ne call presidency ho na ne yesa o mo yare COVID ba ye no otesi ye de ayi owura na posi wo kojojo ne ho adwemamanu no otesi ye de obi e call classroom say ho na ye kosa ne yare University of Ghana Medical Center, Rich, the Bank Hospital. Those were the facilities a holdy o mine. But omoka se COVID the buy in Ghana yakonko den. Otisi ebo Owura Mahama din wo mu da say. Ni legacy no giant and they fight COVID. Otisi omoka bi da. Obi, enti baby yedu no. Na no metisi 3 days ago said then omako akohia wo pediase. Obi, banchi dada na. Oman Kokranke. W na foreign player Benny, Omo Kwan. Nya reserve players na koi. And Kofo na break your mind from 2017 till date. And that they are more prep nyina wo Pidiase. Say fe na monya adwene ntimo kofa adwene. What are they going to say? Obi, ya manage economy da. I remember when we were in government and we were calling stakeholders in the country to the extent to say we even addressed a letter to the new patriotic party in opposition. So once nipa meboa. To the extent so mum pen inform po mum basenchi no omu ye rally ya block them, they won't allow them to come there. And then connection my for now almost started mess in 2017. Yes, omu nyina nkoda pediase. And yeah, they are being for Frabo, Bianconum, Bini, and family Ghana. What are they talking about? Eric. Were they not the same people are buying 125 ministers near complaining say you won't be there? Obi, were you not in the country? Oreku for the first time in office. Yes, I saw for an dozen. Why can't Ghana for say Jumanason? Okay. Was he's in a hurry? A Jumanason. Or you can offer it and no funny CV, no a school or coin and another Ghana for. Now, they're all kind of men and now coyally.
And yali ye
media minim ya wo yali for yali international almost wo minim se ho no koy say ye say ya o yemfa ho
ye university
memfa ho obi enti ene ba bia yadri then am koy peduase another tea drinking connection meeting no mo kwa koy because you see my men can say monch obi ba bia o man na dru na enkofo we yo mo wo ni alternative bia na ora ba omi ade amisata nyame mfa ne crazy wo se me ba me nchia no ma no. Former Vice President said Menchia Baumia. Na 170 questions no busano. Say any na past question. Past question be also na solution ba bonten. Enti Baumia no won the marking scheme. Enti na Ghana for hwehwe no. Jack, where are you? 170 questions na ubusa owura misata no. Yes, if a solution
manage. Solution.
And wa yira ye hu no. Fake IT specialist. Wa yira
Eric,
the economy is dangling. Who is not aware? Are you not aware? Obi petrol. Obi, and the dollar and I'm here. Na yenam kruma. You see, me makachrem. Ye akwa abamuda. And ye wo position. Ye nim niema hodoa. Ye Ghana for ebufu by so a co-position. Obi what I say. Enti I firmly believe the next coming of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Say Biana Ghana for who different way, they will see a different person. Yes, that is governance. Nipa okon change be aware then ukusuya de. Enti ene dey break the 8 now, a twem ko break the 12 because petrol no baby e kon dey e ko 12. And a dollar no so dey break 8 na we no so ko break the 12. But ye catch almost say Ghanaians voted for them so we manage the economy. That is the reason why Ura Baumia Kojina Central Regional, or say the solid economic management team. And we have Professor Jamba for Alan Kwadwo Chemantin and Obobo Dina Meboa. Obi Meboa. A hono say Mo Dinwom. Then is miracle no one can. Where are those people?
Eric Mamenase. Ekosiisen in higher Sempa 94.7 FM. That was Eric Adjei. Kofi Japan, Deputy Director Communications at the Presidency. He sent a tall list of projects Omaye in Eric in your region, the Bono region.
Regional capital specific.
No, regional capital. Yeah. Okay, maybe he would listen and come back because we know or the Kwasi, Kwasi.
Minimum hopa Wenchi.
SHS in Wenchi.
Also, school.
No, also it's being converted into a model senior high school facility. And aside, all SHS in Bono have witnessed one or more projects, that is both classrooms or boarding facilities. Sussex, St. James, Chera, or that. And also the Bono Regional Library Project. Bono Regional Library Project. The library project was started by the Kufuor-led NPP administration, but was completely abandoned throughout the 8 years of the NDC after they took power in 2009. It is, however, refreshing to know that construction works have resumed upon the assumption of office of President Akufo-Addo in 2017.
Obi, maybe say a simple question. No, me say the regional capital for Bono region, Sunyani. They should tell us monumental project. Or my regional capital, Edi Adiensi Saibiaba.
maybe he is listening. Maybe he has to come
Kofi
back.
provide them.
Na ya share Sunyane specific and in your mail. But miracles, yes, a reaction to that nafi other issues.
I think that you see sometimes Eric kasana say wote nchena utie na wan tene waso a obetum futuro ebi egu ani obi odi ka kasana na sem okan pa ne say
Ekosiisen on Asempa
the region
FM.
MPP aban ye he osi omunye he osi omunye he twika so do ka osi omunye he e ko nanim no obo ba ya preko be mu na ya preko ye bo road no afi do say sa road no nam ni krom nti eno so nka ho sisi a Kofi send a list of project awobo no afi do say monumental aka ma ni define monumental na nka be boa me because me ba be sha ase abobo yi me bo a one hand or side another word aba abe define what he means na me say okasa jeje o dey be trotwo
Wa kasa bremu
jai trotwo obi say okasa bibia nkoso obodo enye nokre. In fact, in the last 16 years the number of projects MPP aban aye ewo Adjei region Bono region no aban bien wa waye bisa every 1992 as at September 2020 as at September we are the latest one is we can now the total number of projects MPP aban aye ewo Bono region over 817 different projects, out of which 418 dey na ewie and 399 na ongoing. Sa 399 na ongoing no. Projects here ya 133 within the educational sector, and be basic school, senior high school infrastructure, junior high school infrastructure, and the keka home. 43 of them health sector projects, into CHIPS compounds, health centers, clinics. I provided critical health interventions Emma community no. 23 of them road sector projects, and 128 of them within the water and sanitation sector. Okay, this is in the regional. Now, Obi, your program be a secondary cities projects. No, any upa bet me Asanyama Jackson. Any and no kwana MC you know send me this particular status report. Any projects in here. Sunyane no akano. In 2020, I buy way for Sunyane municipality investment on kwanye common fund and ye IGFO and ye district development fund and a different department under the secondary city project. I buy way this 4.1 million across Sunyane municipal assembly. How many districts in Yes-Askano? Meme district minya bida. Meme district minya bida. Second project omu ye and also omu use 4.3 million. 4.3 million no. Omo de be a construction of pedestrian walkways and the slabbing of U drains. I was Sunyane township. Any project in here. Project in here. Some beautification of urban city and inner city no kano. Sasikano and a abaywe edi ye was Sunyane. Last by in the last 6-7 years, the only period that Sunyane krom and who are kania shrine every corner within Sunyane, every corner. Sunyane principal street, any inner part of the Sunyane township, under this government through the Ghana Secondary Cities project. Oh, Obi, these are the pictures. Me, Obi, the laptop now. Is there? This is no, the pictures are there. These are visuals. These are visuals. You can read it. So what you say? It is Obetina radio so. As a communicator for a political party that was in power for 8 years. I want to be a BBM ukrom. Now I buy for Fraba. Now I buy no I invested so much in the district, in the municipality. Obi. Now ya bobo chrewa. Ya boy was where they were minute. Ya boy become was where a little. Ya boy become was where a big up bigger. Ya boy bigger now was up biggest. Obi, this is a complete sign of inconsistencies. My sister word because Eric Wadanfo. It will person may repeat it. Uko Sunyane na bisana so in Berlin top roads na.
Yes. Berlin.
Yeah. Contractor or ye juma me no kase. Oh please. Eric. Anya na beche me mo won it. Bisana say onim. Uko Dr. Beku. Unim Dr. Beku. Omo ina roads they are ongoing as we speak. Ewo sunyane. Eno die ni nyina wa ha. I am going to give you the region now woman please. Don't I na make kasa na say wo ho titi wo. Wo kasa say man kasa wo. Nyabotre. Why man so man say twantro. Wo na go fa bae. Obi. Bono region. Say ho na sunyane wo. Babubo road so no say ni kuro ni man wa ka che me. Asphalt overlay of Flavor to Kaseman Road. Flavor to Kaseman Road. Asphalt overlay, me say Bono region of Kato Road. Asphalt overlay of Mpatapo Road. Me dey am to me mbokro ni ye. Asphalt overlay of Palace to Honorable Adjei Road. Asphalt overlay of Palace Link Road. Asphalt overlay of Palace Roads. Asphalt overlay of Police Headquarters to Stadium Road. Asphalt overlay of Presby Hospital. I'm friends at Brackard Rabri to say mean to me who edini. Rehabilitation of selected roads within Wenchi 3 kilometers. Upgrading of Wawasua and Nkrankrom town roads 12.4 kilometers. Obi, enti say roads we nyina e wo region na so betena radio so because you think say yen to me kan yen so yen to me nya kwan enko hwe embekenti no otumfu trego tiefo ni a we would have to expose you ebi brekum to Krasu road sani efe no brekum to Krasu road rehabilitation of that road 6.5 kilometers. Service we be anywhere awarded in 2016 a complete falsehood. These are roads that were awarded between 2018 and 2021. Every single road in the D, any baby a war, mebobama, your listeners who are listening, no say road no, say contractor ni so, and I say yeah, they should call you and tell me say me try to. These are official documents from the Ministry of Roads and Highways in your region. Asutiano Doma Akwemu Akontenim Road. Botokrom in Chenchemei Abrikasu Road. Botokrom in Chenchemei Abrikasu Road. 11.35 kilometers. Rehabilitation of that road. Obi, let somebody in that area call you. Erika G free on our veteran crying. By 5 months in Onko Fie. You know to 2 foot rogu. Obi, asphalt overlay of Apreku Road. Asphalt overlay of Brekum Gonokrom Road, the left side, 0.3 kilometers. Asphalt overlay of Brekum of Biadine Road, 1.1 kilometers. Asphalt overlay of Big Base Road. Obi, yeba wubodi nyina ama no. Wa betran kran. And I want 2 foot row egu etiefu eni just because in your mind no, ye wo kroma no, ye ntumi enko krom ne enkohwe. Obi, educational sector schools, basic schools near there. I'll give you the breakdown. The region no see buy here no. Abai we buy here no. Bono region, the number of kindergartens, 6 of them, 6 new KG blocks. Once I get one for see new model blocks be exclusive, very modern ones be. 3 unique classroom blocks yes you 4. 6 unique classroom blocks 23. In that particular area, they are say here no. 43 health infrastructure projects. It was our region. It is our better. That's what we catch it here for say. Ye church of the aya usio anyhow. Ya kase ya ye we ya usie swa ya preko. He didn't just come and sit on radio and say this things. He went on the road. Oko road no so and oko no so obi. Wan go to pictures oko live. So try picture mpa na bia obeka say o bia ade we de e Photoshop and a video shop and a bibi. These are realities on the ground that the people are seeing. Yeba we say yanya he mamenche health project I wo bono. These projects I'm going to mention are completed. Chips compound in Wase in Wenchi municipality. Bramai oko Bramaya ebi wo ho. Oko Akware Bedu ewa 10 district ebi wo ho. Is it Sanwa? Sanwa na Sanwa Health Center ewa Banda Ahinkro in the Banda district. Woko what's the name of this? I mean to Broku manamwa. Oko Yabraswa ebi wo ho. Oko Suma in German North district ebi wo ho. Jama North. Construction of maternity block Asuma in Jama North district. Obi, he is a complete. Sorry, madam. Please stop it. Make us say we are not. Okasa 20 minutes wankasa. Obi, these are official Ministry of Health projects. So who Obi was Suma wa?
Wait, Suma project. Also a project where maternity block.
Yes, maternity block at Suma I have completed. It is actually completed. I am say ongoing. And yes, ongoing. It's completely completed. Chechinase is it what's the name? Chechinase, eh? Chechinase. They also have a health center there as well. Is it Diaba in Doma West District? Almost will be Kokompe Jakrom. Almost so many health center. Nurses quarters. Is it Tanso Bedu district? Oko Sekwa say one General Mosquito.
Yes.
General Mosquito one. And also they have a new maternity wing built attached to the health center in that community. And see, say ya bob mawa we say where the COVID patients ko na COVID patients no me nya me COVID we kwape not no ya fa me amba University of Ghana Medical Center ya hwe me we kwape not me nya me COVID we kwape not no ya fa me amba rage ya hwe me we kwape not senka COVID dodo ye nya wo kroma how many cases in all about in as about 20 something thousand in nya no ya ka say de obi aba rage an ka sa o rage rehabilitation na de bi o mo ka won so no nke benya we bi di nipa negu Obi, if not for these interventions in the communities, development going into the communities, and I can cover by and I said, "Obi, you are by University of Ghana Medical Center." And when we are mentioning life-changing projects to the district, now bizarre question say, "You know, cover the when they simply because what's the University of Ghana? Now, how many beds are there at the UGMC? Why do we do this to ourselves? The people in Latte, what they need is the health center. They do not need the University of Ghana Medical Center. I will repeat it. Semitiya me ya ewa Latte abejedia. And ya University of Ghana Medical Center ne yebehwe mitiyare. Yebehwe mi wa Latte. Obosuma se Chips Company ye simo omo no. Ye the District Development Fund ne simo omo. It was built in 2018. So be yare ana awoka bi obi obosuma se a ye mfane mba rage mpa no ayesen. So we are talking about interventions and development that is affecting the lives of the people in the community. Your car was a monumental. How many University of Ghana Medical Center were you able to build under your tenure? How many range hospitals were you able to rehabilitate under your tenure? 8 years. Now I'm fire rage back. Is that what he's telling us? Yamamu 8 years. Now I'm fire University of Ghana Medical Center back. Now the bene bedu latte. The bene bedu mangwasi. Uko krasia. Omo Chips Company ye simo no akayenjai ni embassy University of Ghana Medical Center momwansa ye musi aye project amomwana sunyane the beautification that has been done with the lights that have been provided in the city, modernizing the urban area under the secondary city project no obi wasinki yenjai ni yenye airport no. That is what Adjei is telling us and the people of Bruno. Say until say bet to me see rage e Bruno ni enye hwe until say bet to me see University of Ghana Medical Center e wo ni kuro musuma no ni enye hwe enti sa suma project ni aye no Adjei say eye sebe nkwasiasem sebe because in his mind was say enye monumental.
Yeah, but I think he made the point say airports in the end of the day there have been promises after promises, and he also focused a bit more on Sunyane.
You know what? You
the
see,
regional capital.
When my neighbor called before Eric, and or started conversation now, or started from the hyper mood. No, up to it is a Ujana, not a call. But when you saw him now changing the open, I started amending. Eric started a conversation as some kind of make he was very emphatic. Or send the region Nyahe, Emma crowd beside and say, if you could find the region Nyahe, and I didn't you ask him that?
Yes.
We damn the origin bemu. We wanted to buy. Origin bemu, but he sat here and said, "Say MPP are buying a man region here. Forget about me, Obi. I have said it severally on this your platform. Say, I cherish projects like Chips compounds, projects like health centers, projects like 6-unit, 3-unit classroom blocks than Rage. Rage, how many bed? Watch me. Hey, how many bed? How many people can travel? How many people can travel from his hometown, Suma, to come to Rage? So if the people in your town, Jama North, purchase compounds or Yari or Bakoko Daho, and how can you be determined baby? I say the nefa. O say here. Wo de BIA say de na maya must University of Ghana Medical Center. The BIA say de na maya must rich. That is the only thing you always keep talking about. Meanwhile, the people of Ghana is not just Accra. Ghana is bigger than Accra. This afternoon, you see how you've been exposed? List upon list upon list upon list of projects that are going on in your region, completed in your region, and are happening in your region and in your municipality. Your boy roadway was roadway and say your boy roadway was where they said that. Your boy hospital was where they said it will be. Your boy school was school. Your boy was to say. Meanwhile, you came here, and this afternoon, if not for the intervention that all of us have made, I can wait transfer to Ghana for him, and that is what they are doing with the dollar. That is what they are doing with the fuel. That is what they are doing with the salaries. That's what they are doing with every single thing going on in this country. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Why? I don't know why. I don't know why you're agitated. Because it is obvious. The listeners and the viewers, have come to realize, hey, maybe 30 minutes would come and rebut to the facts. I won't interject you. Obi, we need to begin to question ourselves as a country. Say, what do we cherish? Do we cherish the fanciful things, the jamborees, the graphics, And I say we really want to impact the lives of the people. Obi, who is ka? Who ya bang? Who person on call our school be brave? Who was school? A friend of Kwapman school, a municipality, a Kwapem North. Kwapman school, a Nsase be brave that school no. What's in Kwalabiti fear of person born on school? When you ska, the SO Yanis Kwapman school.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Now we see dormitory block back. Now I expanded dormitory. Now I expanded assembly hall. Now Kwale will community to where they ACB. Because of cheap political propaganda. Of our mind sika. Now the Ekosiisen school 20 kilometers away from habitable area. And one for dormitory anka one for dining hall anka what the classroom block no kwa akosi ho afi school na cash enwrem. Just because of Sanyo way Erikeji kicking. And I'm talking about the E-blocks. The number of projects this government has done in the educational sector. So you can see this E-blocks anka. A basic E-blocks by 600. But it makes no sense. It makes no economic sense. Over the municipality, over see E-blocks saying. Wabra okoma ngwa secondary school a omo won sase bebre omo di bia ye brofuo omo ni baby ankola ne beda omo ni classroom ankola ne betinem ade na won fa classroom block na E-block na okosi ni 20 kilometers away no ade na won fa ankosi Oduma secondary school because they have the land and now this school na okosi somewhere in between Upper Menya and Lower Menya. It is almost about 15 kilometers away from town. In a school na kesi wo we see yes one for dormitory block and come sakora no so no pana so a day student no be ko school it's for past cancer and the fat dropping because cars crunch dey ntwemu ho ya ka we some menka but you see mentality na Erikeji de kasa ewia we no some mentality no na a shapey on developmental agenda and that is why the MDC wickedly took the money of the people of Ghana to build E-blocks which cannot be utilized by the people, and yet left schools that have little infrastructure.
But the truth
have you asked yourself?
It might not be entirely true for all of them.
Oh, no,
some are being
used. Of course.
So that should reflect in your statement.
Of course. But generally, we should go with this denta. Is it maybe a Victory Praise View now? School will chrome kama.
Yes, and Kwabenya.
Yes, a best serving very good purpose. No doubt about that. So we see this. It's very strategic. No doubt about that. But Obi, majority of the E-blocks were built without any strategic thoughts into it. Why do we do this to ourselves? Simply because cheap political points. Now do you say so see school dino ewo Benkum secondary school. Untumi nkase we see school for. So what you say okwa my school on. I'll put a picture for Jackson to put it up. Oko school ni ma almost see dormitory classroom block B. Okay, under the free SHS intervention. Obi, I think it's about 16 units classroom block or something. That building is bigger than the E-block. That building is bigger than the E-block. That building is bigger. Me na me ko BS school now. And I hand you over a 62 units classroom block. It is bigger than the E-block, and yet it is on Okwapman school compound. So the question is, and that is the NDC thinking. Say Okosi sa dan no esi Okwapman school. Why and the bem and now why never catch and say why are they? And that is why the NDC would rather spend money. And to get this and come school equip him not and can be on back see. On back see latte between latte Dodowa Road. Jackson Sandia will pull it up for me. Me, I want to put the evidence out there. This building is bigger, way bigger than the E block. And yet it is just one building out of the many building on Okwapiman School campus. Me to me Mbowe as an E block and I'm a boy. But to be saying this, if I say yes, schools here because they built E blocks. But this building is way bigger than the E block that the NDC put up, simply because they want to do cheap propaganda. They really do not use our money for the purposes of benefiting the people. And that is why we are where we are now as a people. And I think that it is high time we call them out and let the whole of the citizenry in this country understand. Say, Obi, mami from a baby. Yama citizenry say the NDC are taking us for granted. That is the image. This building is bigger than an E block. But it is just one classroom block. Udu school in my own. I have a building ways, You were about 2 more bigger buildings like this there. Okay? And yet, the MPP will not come and acclaim this as a school. But the NDC would go and mention a building that is way smaller than this and say, how many schools have you built? Sankana don't go for the Bami municipality, And I'm this as cannot this is
school. It's picture when you school,
Okwapiman School is just a classroom block. It's one of the free SHS intervention emergency infrastructure projects now. This is one of them. This building was started in 2018 and completed in early 2020, late 2019 or say 2020.
But are you sure, sir, as you're saying E block?
Yes, yes, I say no. Me na catch you. Any as I say no. As I say no. So what you say? And yet
we don't mutia and over Facebook as empire page will be picture miracles and you decide,
and yet we don't call it a building. You see, when you go, this is not the only building. No, the same Okwapiman School. There is a whole house. What's a normally secondary school? Your house that has been built at the Dankwa house. In fact, there are 2 houses that have been built. One for the boys, one for the girls. And no accommodation. Obi, imagine say MPP are buying decided you say the classroom block we. Ebekwa could see your friend is saying how do you call it? I could see dodo wa so. Okay. Now yafa sad at the Dankwa house na you see na yafa girls dormitory na ka ho. Enye school na KCB. Anke school na KCB. But that is what I don't know how many minutes here? Una your host. Una your host. Why are you doing this? And why are you doing this? I'm just trying to let you understand.
Miracle, you end in 30 seconds.
Oh, you want me 2 minutes, Mr.
No, 2 minutes, you mean to me, farmer. You end in 30 seconds.
What's me Obi, what's 30 seconds? Obi, and this is not all. The secondary school now, campus, and no is a Jackson. Latte PSTS building. Pull it up. Obi. No, I'm not like you. Me show evidence for the people to see. Obi, it is on the ground. Say President one point me keke. A strategic appointment. Say there be many issues now. Obi, there's a secondary school there, Latte PSTS. The secondary school is in the center of town. And now no, say. But because of the free SHS, it's school my baby in that. When the free SHS intervention came to Latte PSTS, the assembly had some land in Latte. And you donated, I think, about 35 acres. Me handing over the land to them. So just in pulling up the picture, you see the dormitory block and the classroom block that is on that land now. Say NDC for and can do call it almost a whole new school. But for us, it is just infrastructure for Latte PSTS. No, just check it out. And then you determine it is just infrastructure, just an infrastructure for one secondary school. There's a dormitory block, there are 2 dormitory blocks, there is a classroom block, and then recently, I think the municipal assembly is putting up a toilet facility for them as well. But the MPP is not walking around saying, you see another school, because we think big. We think about the people. We think about the little things that affect the lives of the people. It's a moment there. Must see UGMC. Yeah, rehabilitation of a rich. There's a Sunday Miami boy useless. Simply because it is not a big hospital. I think that the people of Ghana need to identify with the MPP a lot more than the NDC because the MPP are sincere, honest people who want to pursue developmental agenda about benefiting every Ghanaian everywhere. And that is why till date, it is only the MPP that has introduced social intervention projects that affect the life of the people of Ghana.
You have another opportunity in your second round. Now, Eric Adjei, Ewa Hassan, so and a Miracles, Aboagye. Eric, should we move to economy? And as officer will react still. Okay, don't worry. And they're trying me. Now, so I'll give you the timer we here. Because I'm person be kitty my stop or some I'm person amount time. Now what me Arebate. Eric Adjei, a deputy communications officer. NDC Bono region. It's getting interesting. But mama yentie wemra yeba Eric would rebut and then we'll do umame pressure. And then we'll do matters about the economy. Now unim lifeline properties. Omu brutal lifeline properties. Omu ne wo down some around about baby ayi ADB bank ne wono omo ne ADB ne di nhwe ne mu be pa chaw omo so omo won sase plot of land wo Kaswa Atrocity 10,000 cedis so woman in full payment at a go ye chew 20 bags of cement se fa she wo project no ase francis ya 0244 849436 0244 849436 na say bia wu ni 10,000 ni nyina nso a wo deposit 50% and you spread the economy in a year na what you answer na bi nso wa amasaman kojo ashon domi abraham amam from ewo asabahan ni nyina ye nsase akwan de dem kanea wo ho insuo ewo ho bibia kama nti wo lifeline any enkomo provident funds so say yeah that's what March and the 21st and from now till 31st of March say uko eco renew insurance mechire motor insurance and say uko koye foforo kra ye chewa de fuel coupons ne branded Provident souvenirs bebre na and ye de chekwa into co Provident na kokoye insurance e wo na bibia ntimi nkoye emfa emma mesrem ani die mu anso Go TV yateso from 89 cities to 69 Ghana cities. And also 31st March and a promotion in the neko grab it Go TV. Relatable African content on Aquaba Magic, Rock, GH, Trace, Jama, and your kids channels be breed sport, any movies. Then now will Go TV so. And the 89 cities be 69 cities. 1 ton and net. Nasi ichemua. Wason ebeyeshe. Pa. And the moon channel so my sounds na DSTV and so. And also yateso from 169 Ghana cities to 129 Ghana cities. And also kone kwa jodie. Na utuya 129 Ghana cities na yema Zappa decoder bako diskette plus 1 month of DSTV access for 129 Ghana cities. And the channel so instead of the 169 no yateso about 129. 31st March DSTV or see feel every moment. Na Malcolm so say so open inflation buster promotion papa dia Melcom na dia ba ene ya nneoma mu buo epagya mu no okọ Melcom that is where you can truly save obeto nneoma wo hia at very affordable prices in the Melcom inflation buster. Please take advantage. T's and C's applied though. Melcom or say where Ghana truly saves.